I always know where I want to go or where I want to take a meeting. But in the meeting, I have my listening mode on. And number 3 is I always try to end up where I have a clear next step.
Good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love for life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Was that my cue?
That was your cue.
Perfect. Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to MattGron's Scaling Up Journey. This is episode 56, and my name is Mattias, aka MattGron, and on the other side we have the one and only Svea Landshoff, still in the northern part of Sweden, and yeah, you are getting back to Stockholm today.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have a tagline, right?
We have a tagline, and it is, "This is for entrepreneurship, run smack."
Run smack into reality.
And yeah, you see I have a sweater on. It was like 20 degrees in the morning, and now it's back to 14. That's Swedish summer. Welcome. Yeah.
Is it only 14 up there?
Yeah, but it was quite warm yesterday
God.
and this morning, and then all of a sudden got super cold. So yeah.
Okay.
That's what you get in Norrland. I think Stockholm is quite warm, right? Like 25 or so?
It's 28 here right now.
Oi, we need to get back.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, Mattias, are
Yes,
you
that's,
ready for
It's
our...
hot.
Yeah. Are you ready for our Wednesday questions? Should I start with my introduction?
Yes, I'm ready here.
All right.
I'm a
So-
bit nervous as usual.
What I've prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
I think 2 weeks ago I said that I would talk about meetings in the week after, but then we had another topic. So this week we're going to talk about meetings. And I have
Meetings.
I have actually only had like one classic office job, and I was surprised how many meetings I had. It was at a Swedish company, actually. And I've heard the rumor that Swedish people love their meetings. They have meetings all the time. How does it look for you? How important are meetings on your daily office life?
Like meetings, they are probably 80% of my daily execution. And there is internal and external meetings.
Yeah.
And on the external side, I think it's most sales-related meetings and interviews with new talents.
Okay.
That takes up my time every day, but it's of course a lot of internal follow-up meetings as well. So
I was about to ask, what would you say? How's the percentage here? How much meetings are internal? How many are external? Is it quite even?
I don't know actually.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, but it's true then. What you said, like this is maybe 80% of your daily business life. That's crazy. So, and you just mentioned that you also have obviously have meetings with clients, meetings with your employees, and I guess that of course they vary how they're like. How do you structure your meetings? Maybe you can give an example. Are the team meetings always the same, or are they different every time?
In short, I want to say I always know where I want to go or where I want to take a meeting. But in the meeting, I have my listening mode on. And number 3 is I always try to end up where I have a clear next step, some kind of commitment or buy-in, and some clear action. And for me as the CEO, it means delegate and follows up with others after the meetings or between the meetings.
Yeah, it's good you say that you have to have a goal with it, because I felt that I personally have been in so many meetings where there was no real goal. It's just like, okay, what are we talking about now? Oh, I don't know. I thought you prepared something. So good you're saying that. And I think you also implemented that every meeting has to have an agenda, or I have something in the back of my head. You mentioned that now you implemented that meetings have to have an agenda, or it's not a meeting or something. Do I remember that right?
Yes, I think we spoke about that before, and I definitely can see your point. That point you said in the beginning, that it's easy to end up in a lot of like pointless meetings, and I think that's definitely one of the how should I say, less effective effective things or outcomes from this post-COVID or remote work life, because there is no spontaneous interactions as you typically have in an office environment. Now people instead, they book meetings for everything. So I actually read a survey in I think it was in The Economist, and it said that they had like they did a survey and regarding how efficient everyone has become, because a lot of people think they are like very efficient when they work remote, but it's actually the opposite, because you end up in a lot of meetings.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, and so because you need that meeting, you need to book someone for even the small stuff.
Yeah, that you should maybe discuss on the coffee machine, right? Usually, but then you have to have the whole time frame for this. Yeah.
And then I think on that topic, we spoke about it, you and me, here in the blog a couple of episodes ago, that I said it's now super important that in the invitation there is a clear agenda, what to talk about, because I mean, it's easy to drift away in meetings. Yeah,
absolutely. I think in the last Friday episode, you talked about that you started to implement new meetings with the sales team and also with the team leaders. And I think you have a couple of meetings that occur every week that you have regularly. Could you explain what these meetings are and why you have them?
I have follow-up meetings with people I manage, which is the sales team and also the team leaders on the production side of the company. So both on a weekly and a monthly basis.
Yeah. And I think you said the first 3 Fridays a month you talk about like weekly stuff and how they're feeling, and then the last Friday of the month you talk about the whole month in hindsight, right?
Yeah, exactly. And maybe the most important part is, I mean, where do we want to go next month?
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest reason why we have these meetings, to create self-awareness and and set clear actions. What are we doing next month or next week?
Yeah.
So like a huge misunderstanding a lot of times is that these meetings are some kind of the team or individual people reporting to me and give me reasons why we didn't end up here, or why we didn't end up where we wanted or something. But I mean, we are doing this to actually talk about the solutions and really set the clear goals. What are we doing next week? What are we doing next month?
Yeah, and also to work on the self-awareness, I think you mentioned, right? That it's very important that your counterpart in the meeting, so the leaders or the sales team, needs to prepare something beforehand for themselves in order to have better self-awareness. I think you mentioned that. It's also a big part of it, right? Yeah. And I know you also have this 3M meeting, the Monday morning meeting. Can you just quickly explain what you do there? Because that's the meeting I know you have every single Monday.
Yeah. But that's more like a big team meeting. It's not. I would say it's. Of course it's a meeting, but it's more like a company meeting where everyone meet and we have a clear agenda with different people sharing things from different departments.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why you also share your self inventory, right? I think in the Monday morning meetings.
Yeah, exactly. We kick off doing, we call it the energy nuggets, and we give everyone a chance to speak up, and that's also something we implemented when Corona, during the like early Corona stage, when everyone was remote, because it's so easy to actually you have people more or less end up hiding in these meetings, and it's very important to bring everyone to the table and share and speak and get everyone engaged, and that's why we invented the energy nuggets.
Okay.
And so yeah, we are sharing the weekly inventory, and the same thing I actually do here in the vlog every Friday.
Yeah.
And then we also have a topic which is the financial side. Anton, our CFO, he shares where we are on the number side, where we are with the numbers and our financial goals. And then we also have the sales topic, where we share about new hot deals and maybe something we have closed during the last week. And then we have also something we call customer happiness, and it's related to our brand promise. We believe in happy customers above all else. So we basically go through different surveys like the NPS score, and what is our customers telling us regarding the tickets, the support tickets. Are we helping them in a crisp way?
Yeah.
And we also have the rating the customer gives us on our projects. So we go through these things. It could also be that we have some customer dissatisfactions that we need to discuss. So everyone gets aware of it, and also have a chance to speak up and share stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we, what are we doing more? I think, that's the high flying perspective of the Monday morning meeting. So, and we also the last step of the M3 meeting, we pick a chairperson. So someone is actually kicking off next Monday and actually leads us through the meeting. So there is different people doing that. It's not me.
I love that.
It's not like this is Mattias' meeting.
Okay.
And so that's, just to be clear, that's why I was a little bit hesitated answering this question, because when I was talking about the other meetings, it's a little bit more, I need to be in that meeting because it's a meeting with me and someone else. But this meeting is nothing that is, 100% attached to me.
Yeah.
Even if, of course, there is an agency topic or a company topic, and that's part of the M3 agenda. It's mine.
Yeah.
So so this basically is a meeting that could be run even if I'm not there.
That's cool. I didn't know that you are like rotating between the different people, and the different people lead through it. I think it's a really good idea, because then also every Monday meeting is a bit different, right? Because everyone has a different way of doing things, and everyone has the chance also to lead.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool, and also to start off the week with everyone being on the same page. I think it's so important. And again, I can also just say from my own perspective, I've also worked for companies where we didn't know what's going on at all. Like, company was sold. We didn't know, really. Oh, the company is being sold. I think that's horrible if your employees don't know what's actually going on right now. I think, especially if it's a smaller team, it's super important that everyone's on the same page. So I like that, to start off every week and everyone is, knowing or having the same information, basically. I like that. You also mentioned, something that's important for meetings is that you have a clear agenda and like actually a goal, like where you want to go with this. Do you have anything more to add? I'm trying to get to the takeaway here. Do you have any more important things you want to say you should do in your meetings or don't do?
I think the most important thing to share for me, what I have learned here, is actually it's actually for me as the CEO, it means that I need to delegate and follow ups with others, and because for a long time we had these meetings and like all the actions often ended up on my side.
Yeah.
And then I become the bottleneck, and we can't grow, and we can't get other people actually to grow and learn by being part of the process. So that's a huge takeaway.
All right. Thank you for that and for talking about meetings today. And otherwise, see you on Friday. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you like this, consider to subscribe, maybe leave a comment. We would love that. And have a good day.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.